The Sustainable Food Places programme is the support programme for food partnerships across the UK. So we support them to take a collaborative approach, so work with their local authorities, the community and businesses to change their local food system for the better.
My catch-all phrase is, what is Dumfries and Galloway Sustainable Food Partnership. It is a cross-sector, multi-stakeholder approach to co-creating better food systems. And people go, oh, you've practiced that. It's like, yeah, I have, yeah.
A lot of this work is building connections with people, carving out that space for people to come together and talk about these issues and form some kind of collective voice and identity around food, reconnecting with the local food system and how it should work.
I do lots of things that are all about boosting the supply and demand of fresh, healthy, local, sustainable and wherever possible affordable produce.
So we've kind of created this paradigm rather than it being a food system that has been built by the people, for the people. We don't have a food sovereignty system, we have a food system that is controlled by other people. We're terrifyingly food insecure. In Dumfries and Galloway we are big producers of beef and lamb and dairy. We have no agricultural history of vegetable production, at least not within people's memories. You know, people have convinced themselves that you can't grow vegetables in Dumfries and Galloway. It's not true, you can. I'm a market gardener, I should know. But we import in Scotland like 95% of the vegetables that we grow. I think in the UK it's something like 80%. So yeah, terrifyingly food insecure, really. And as you say, that is because we have kind of outsourced all of that to other parts of the world.
We've moved towards sort of neoliberal model where even things as essential as food are managed sort of on the free market. So there isn't any kind of coordination. And actually for the UK, I think we're still dealing with the colonial attitude in that we expect other countries to feed us. And we expect that we will always be able to take food from other countries as we have done, regardless of whether or not they need that.
So I suppose that's where I would say the problem is we've forgotten about food. We don't talk about food. It's so essential to our lives. So I think we need to bring it back into focus.
I think what our food partnership really brings to Glasgow is more connections and collaboration to others.
Food Plymouth has always acted as a connector and as a catalyst.
We are instrumental in bringing the right people together.
It's creating an identity or an entity to have this engagement with, and it's also a point of reference now and a point of information that we can start sharing and people can start knowing where to start or where to go to.
We support food partnerships by giving our members the tools and resources to work collaboratively. So that's the local authority, the community and the business working together to improve their food system. We also amplify their voice at a national level for change.
The partnership needs to be a part of the kind of lobbying as this part of this national network for sustainable food places to make changes at a national level, because otherwise actually all of this work that we're doing at a local level isn't going to have that impact. We need that structure and framework on a national level.
Sustainable Food Places is a unique programme. We're the only programme that asks its network to take a whole food system approach and a cross-sector approach for changing their food system.
It's a really overwhelming topic. It can be hard to focus on one thing. You can feel like you're not making enough of a difference or that your resources are too stretched.
There's so much potential for this work and there's so much more that we would like to do, but we can't do it all without funding. So that's the number one challenge, and it's obviously with the cost of living crisis has accelerated food poverty in the city. It's really heartbreaking.
This work is important because there's very rarely a home for sustainable food in a local area. So what we allow and support is the creation of that home for sustainable food.
You're not doing this because you have to, or you're getting paid for doing it, but you're doing it because you want to, and it's giving you a little bit more than just money in your pocket.